Welcome to the Time-With-Flora podcast, where we talk, learn, and grow together. It's lovely to have back in the studio as a guest, Lolu Akinwunmi. Lolu is well known as the Group CEO, Prima Garnet Africa, the Marketing Communications Group, and also as the author of Skin for Skin, the Prima Garnet story. Lolu shares some time with me in the studio, just reflecting on what is a crisis of leadership at this time during the coronavirus pandemic. And he also, in addition, mentions a few words of hope and encouragement to all of us as we try to navigate this period. Enjoy these highlights from our conversation on Time with Flora.
Leadership is generally about inspiring people to be hopeful and encouraged, especially at a time like this. Leadership is also about responsibility, being able to motivate a group of people to act towards a common goal. And more than ever, given the precarious situation that coronavirus has placed everybody, plus the fact that the Nigerian economy is to be honest, is not doing too well. We need a special type of leadership at this point. Simultaneously, we also, wherever we are, whatever we do in our places of work, even in our homes, whatever organizations we belong to, we also must be ready to offer credible leadership to people at a time like this. There are a couple of things that we need to look at. One of them is that leadership must project honesty and confidence. People are looking up to you. You are communicating to them. The things that you tell them are going to make a whole lot of difference in their lives, will make a whole lot of difference in the decisions that they take. It's better to be very honest with them and let them know what the actual situation is. Don't tell them lies. Tell them if the situation is good. Tell them if the situation is bad. And if the situation is bad, encourage them to also come up with ideas that can improve the situation. There is no single leader that has all the knowledge, that can know all, that can do all. Encourage your people also to support leadership with their various ideas. Leadership also must project a whole lot of confidence without necessarily telling a lie. Leadership must be able to show the people that even though the situation is bad, we have a lot of hope, because we believe that given the situation, we'll always do the right things to help us out of whatever predicament we are or we may be facing. Another point is that leadership must be decisive but also flexible, which means that leadership must always be in a position to consider many things, have a bird's eye view, helicopter ability, put everything together, and then take a decisive decision. Leadership also must be flexible. It cannot afford to be rigid, because so many things that affect so many people are involved. Leadership must be able to admit that, that decision perhaps wasn't the best we could have taken. Let's look at it again. This is what flexible leadership is all about. Leadership must be able to control chaos. And trust me, what we have now is a very chaotic situation. Many people are afraid, they are scared. Will my company, will my organization be able to pay my salary next month? No business is coming in. Bills are piling up. Are we going to pay school fees? Are we going to be able to pay house rent? Are we going to be able to maintain our cars? Are we going to be able to get enough money to function either as individuals or as families? Leadership must be able to talk control to people in such chaotic situations and assure them that everything will be fine, that the organization, that the head of the family, that people who take decisions are doing the best that is possible in the situation, and that people should not panic. Leadership should also be able to exercise caution. It's not the time to play the hero. It's not the time to take careless decisions. It's not the time to do things that are going to negatively impact on the lives of other people. Leadership must be cautious. Leadership must be careful. Leadership must be aware that every wrong decision, every wrong step can affect not just the organization or the group or the family, but also the members of such community. And finally, leadership must remain positive. There are so many things happening around us that affect the level of our confidence. Leadership must rise above all of this and remain positive. When you are positive, people who look up to you draw from the positivity, and they also become positive. No matter whatever the situation is, always assure your people, speak positively, let people know that something will happen, something good will happen. Encourage them not to despair or to lose hope. And finally, leadership must remain positive. There are so many things happening around us that affect the level of our confidence. Leadership must rise above all of this and remain positive. When you are positive, people who look up to you draw from the positivity, and they also become positive. No matter whatever the situation is, always assure your people, speak positively, let people know that something will happen, something good will happen. Encourage them not to despair or to lose hope. I'm aware that it's a very, very difficult period for everyone, everywhere. No country is an exception. It's extremely difficult. People have had to sit down at home, no work to do. For many of these people, no income is coming in. It's really tough. And it's worse because the future is so uncertain. The global economy is all shot to pieces. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Well, the message I have is I want everyone to see the positive side of it. Every challenge comes with an opportunity. All over the world, every challenge comes with an opportunity. And I remember very well the period of the big period of depression actually in the US, when many millionaires lost their money and many of them committed suicide. It's also on record that the same period produced fresh new millionaires who were able to sit down and think and invest in things that people would need. We've been told that right after this corona, one of the things that a lot of people will need will be in the area of service like food and things related to the simple things that people cannot do without. So it really doesn't matter whatever kind of business you're doing now, you have an opportunity. Do a lot of research, Google, and find out simple things that people will need that you can supply. Look at what Uber did to regular taxis. Simple idea. There are many simple ideas that you can think about, you can work on either alone or with friends.